Hello, you lovely people. Welcome to Food Revolution Day. Woo! Okay, so here I am on my pimped up truck. It's not a truck, actually. It's a London bus. I am here in the lovely 15 restaurant in London. And today, my friends, is a very important day because it's Food Revolution Day. It's the 4th year that we've done it. The only reason I do it is because of you. Social media, people from around the world, not just one country, around the world. So let me just quickly tell you what Food Revolution Day is. It's about getting people all around the world making local stories about food, food education, farming, all of those things that we care about, a national story. And that works really, really well. But this year, we wanted a little bit of a difference. Yes, we did. What we wanted to do was have a petition. And what we wanted to have a petition for, we believe the ambassadors all around, we have Food Revolution Day ambassadors all around the world. We believe that it's every child's right to have food education in school. Now, to put some kind of texture around that, the reason we believe it's every kid's right is because the biggest killer pretty much all around the world at the moment is diet-related disease. So guys, we're going to go upstairs. It's going to be brilliant. We're going to kind of introduce you to some of the FOODTUBE family. We've got guests. We're going to tap into some of the petition information. We've got the video. We've got the pop song that we did with Ed Sheeran and McCartney. So are you ready? Give me a little shake. Are you ready? Yes, very nice. Okay, so guys, we're going to get you to vote. Not vote, we've done the election. We're going to get you to go to the petition later, but I'm just going to shout, John, the food busker's here, everyone. What's happening up there, brother?
Well, thanks, Jamie. We're here at Food Revolution HQ. Come on, people, let's hear you. Showing off, people. And so we're going to cook up some amazingness today, so stay with us for that. And first person up is my beauty, Kerry-Ann. How are you, my lovely?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well. Let's have a kiss.
Oh, all right then.
Now, so what loveliness are you cooking up?
I am making some breaded chicken strips with a really, really good yogurty, herby dip. Really super healthy. It's like 100 and... Am I not loud enough for you? That's usually I'm too loud. It's about 160 calories in the yogurt dip as opposed to like 1,000 in other dips. So it's a really, really healthy choice, but it tastes fantastic.
Flipping delicious. We'll be back in a bit. Now, here she is. Cupcake Jammer. Come on, people. Let's have it. Come on. How are you, love?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm lovely all over. Now, what loveliness are you getting down with?
Well, today I'm going to cook oat and raisin cookies, but I'm making them gluten-free because some of you out there can't handle the gluten, so that's okay because these cookies are delicious without the gluten. So, there you go.
Thank you very much. Now, two little beauties here. Let's hear it for the happy pair. Come on. Now, these two, you have to keep an eye on them because they can get out of control. What loveliness are you rocking down, lads?
We are going to rock up some baked veggie meatballs in a sweet tomato sauce.
Good on you, boys. I'll see you in a bit. J-Dog, how are you?
Okay, I'm back in the house, but I have a certain Italian stallion.
Oh, I can't wait to see him. Let me at him.
And he's dressed up.
Oh, my God. What's going on here?
What I love is, even though you've come as a beautiful pea, there's something quite pervy about this whole sort of
Just have a feel.
scenario. But yes, you're right, mate.
I love it.
What are you cooking?
I'm gonna make this fantastic sweet pea and prawn pasta. It's full of energy, full of flavor, full of taste, full of history, full of goodness. So this is the pea. Hold on a minute. Yes. Yeah, that is the pea. That is the prawn. There's a little chili, little garlic, a little bit of tomato, and hallelujah.
I love it. Now, what's going on with Louis, Jamie?
This, everyone, is the one and only Fun for Louis. And if you don't know this boy, you've got to check out his YouTube channel because he does have the best life in the whole wide world. There's not one person in this room that wouldn't want his life because you do. Well, tell him what you do.
I just adventure around the world and I love to share my explorations with you guys online.
And he's brilliant. And you can learn such a lot from your travels. And you do quite a bit of food as well.
Yeah, I like to experiment.
And he's one of the older kind of YouTubers.
More mature.
Not as old as me, but I set you a challenge, didn't I, to get a load of people signing
So
up.
today I am updating everyone on the show with tweets we're getting in from you guys, and the question we asked was, what's the first meal you were taught to cook and who taught you? So I've got a few tweets coming in at the moment. Shall I read them out?
Go for it, yeah, please.
Right, we have got, here we go, Amy said spaghetti bolognese. Oh, where's it gone?
Spaghetti bolognese is always a big
That's
one.
the same as me. I did spaghetti bolognese.
That was
my
your
first
first
thing. I think
cook-up?
so, yeah, my dad. A lot of people's parents are obviously teaching them. Yeah, so her mum taught her. What else have we got here? A lot of pasta. I guess that's easy to do.
Pasta is
spaghetti and
good.
meatballs.
Do you know what my first one was?
What's that?
An omelette.
Here you go, good old-fashioned
Yes, that's what I thought.
same as Kate.
Yeah, she did omelette. The
Classic,
thing was, I was only
classic.
7, by the way. I was only 7
That's
when
pretty
I did
good going
that.
for 7.
I did my first roast dinner when I was 10. With all the trimmings. Gravy, potatoes, veggies.
Nice,
Very,
nice.
very nice. So, how are we doing on the old... Is this a live number?
This is a live number of people signing the petition online, and this is incredible. I'm blown away by this, guys. And Jamie told me earlier, I think this is the biggest number of signatures on a petition online on change.org,
Yes,
which is the
it's
the
gone
petition site.
absolutely wild. So thank you to everyone, and it's you guys, especially online, that have made a real difference. You've been telling us what to do. The only reason we do Food Revolution Day is because of you, and now we're doing it, and now we have, causes and petitions. You guys, well, this is for you. So it's going to be great.
These are real people counting up now. That's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely. So what next then, Louis? What are we doing?
So we've got, these are some pictures from around the world, Instagrams and things posted online. This is Sydney, Australia, from Amy, teaching preschoolers about Food Revolution.
Nice.
Hosting a Food Revolution stall at a festival this weekend.
Lovely. Signing it and sharing it.
Yeah, we've got, this is Valentine Warner.
Yes. Lovely.
What else have we got
Lovely
here?
boy. He's signing it and sharing it.
Yeah, this is the 15 chefs in Cornwall.
It's like, look at my lovely Andy, look at that beard. What's happened? Why does every chef have to have a beard these days and tattoos?
This is global. This is global, guys. This is Macedonia, an ambassador in Macedonia, Sanja, and she's making the squash it sandwich at a local preschool.
Where is this, Macedonia?
Macedonia.
This is the thing that's absolutely beautiful, because people are joining in from all over the world, and it's wonderful, isn't it? I think
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Check this out as well. The petition is in. Guess how many countries around the world the petition is working?
More countries than I've been to.
Every single one. That's pretty special. We got some VTs to play in now. We'll come straight back. We're going to give you all the juice. We're going to do a load of cooking, and we're going to get you around this room to meet all these lovely people. So, cue the VTs, please.
Hey there, I'm Hugh Jackman, and I fully support Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution Day.
Hi, I'm Niall from One Direction.
I'm Jessica Annis.
Hi, I'm Michael Pollan.
Hi, I'm Morgan Spurlock.
Hello, I'm Simon Pegg.
Hello, I'm Idris Elba, and I support Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution.
Hi, we're the Wanted.
I'm Lauren Laverne. Stone Torville here.
I'm Christopher Dean.
I'm Elizabeth Olsen and I support Food Revolution Day.
Aber heute ist es komplett anders und genau deshalb unterstütze ich ebenfalls den Food Revolution Day.
Hi, I'm James Corden and I fully support Jamie's Food Revolution Day.
I'm Gwyneth Paltrow and I support Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution Day.
What Jamie's doing is a great thing, so support him as much as you can.
If you want to take part in one of life's greatest pleasures, get into the kitchen with friends and family.
Better food, better educations, and better life.
Hi everybody, I'm Dave Burkus.
I'm Sophie Winkleman. I'm Kat Deely and I support Food Revolution Day.
I hope you will be too.
Hi, I'm Lorraine Pascal.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Milano and I support Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution Day.
Hi, I'm Kevin Spacey and I'm just here to say that I completely and absolutely support Jamie Oliver's Food Revolution Day. So good.
Join the revolution.
In 1990, this pack of sugar here signifies that 27 million children under the age of 5 were either overweight or obese. 1990. Today, that figure has risen to 42 million. Yeah, okay. That's 60% more than these guys here. So that was 27 million, and this is 42 million. Incredible. Now, what happens if this continues? What's going to happen? It's going to grow to this figure here. That's 3 times as much. In 25 years, that's going to be nearly 120 million children under the age of 5 that are either overweight or obese. That can't go on. We've got to change it. And that's why Jamie's saying, sign the petition. That's what we've got to do, folks. We've got to sign that petition, and then we've got to share it. We've got to get the message out so we can change things. So, why is that so important? Well, this is the shocking fact that this could be the first generation of children that die before their parents, that die younger than their parents. That's a shocking figure, and we can't let that go on. But it's not all doom and gloom. There's people out there that are trying to do things differently. People here at Food Revolution HQ that are mixing up and trying to move us to a better place. And we're now going to go over to our lovely boys over there with Jamie. We're going to start with the original rude boy, Gennaro Contaldo, please, ladies and gentlemen.
If you don't know who he is, this is my first boss in London. When I was 18, I came to London. I came to work with this man. He took care of me, showed me the love of bread and pasta, and completely sucked me into the beauty of Italian food, which is so natural. So Gennaro, he doesn't normally dress in outfits like this, only at the weekend, but what are we cooking today? And tell us all about it.
Well, we're going to cook the sweet pea and prawns, which are so fantastic because it's very healthy. You got almost all the protein and little calorie as well. So simple to make. When you eat it, you enjoy full of history. This particular one so easy because you use the best of olive oil, which extra virgin olive oil, which goes inside. It's so simple. You got half chili straight in. No, it goes like
Come
this.
on, Tom, get in there, big boy.
Okay. Then it goes straight away garlic. Then prawns goes in. So easy. Pick up with the water. Put the plate. Salt them just a little bit. And then peas. You know, vegetable. It is so important. Peas. I can't throw myself in. Just put them all in. That little seasoned salt. Be careful with the salt. So season a little bit. Then you've got some nice hip spoons of tomato. Just put them inside, stir them a little bit. Don't finish, don't go. Stay there. A little bit of a pasta water, which there is a little salt as well. Just put them inside. Keep stir it.
I mean, what's nice about this, Gennaro, is, you know, garlic, chili, olive oil, you know, frozen peas and prawns. You know, this is a beautiful stuff you can make from the freezer. The pasta is in the dry stores. Garlic and chili, no problem. I mean, and actually, when a lot of British people put too much sauce on pasta, but this is enough to feed like 2 to 4 people.
It is for easy. It's for people easy. You will have roughly about 80 grams of a pasta inside there. When you share about 80 grams of a pasta, is under anything. The sauce is about 100 grams altogether. When you put it in a plate, you will enjoy.
So how long are you going to simmer that for now, big boy?
It's nothing. It's about just about 10 minutes, deliver that.
So a little light simmer for 10 minutes. So are you going to cook some pasta or are we going to...
I'm going to cook some pasta. You know what? There it goes, because the pasta will take about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And it goes straight in. I use shells pasta. Look at that. Little shells.
Come on, get in there, Mr. Cameraman. You get in there. That's a little bit of pasta.
Shell. Can you imagine?
How do you say, what's the name of that in Italian?
Conchiglie.
Conchiglie.
Conchiglie, because you can catch the lovely sauce inside, the lovely peas. And with bit of luck, you will maybe... You get one of these as well. Little piece as well.
Don't get a close-up on that.
And when you eat that crunch, you will enjoy it!
You see? And as you can see, this dish makes you very excited. It's basically like the food version of Viagra. Yes, it is. So look, we're going to let that simmer. We're going to let that cook. Are you going to stir that pasta, Gennaro?
Yes, I'm going to stir it.
Because you don't want it to stick together. See, I'm keeping an eye on him now. While Gennaro's cooking, Gennaro, shout hallelujah when that's ready.
Okay, we'll do that.
So we're only going over to the happy pair boys.
Right,
okay, so look, I know you boys are very fit and energetic, and we do love the Irish verve for life. But you said 2 things earlier, which was meat and veggie. So we've got a contradiction in terms here. We've got meatballs that are veggie.
Vegetables.
Explain to the world out there why these are good and why they should try them, whether they like meat or not.
These are chickpeas instead of meat. Typical meatball obviously has meat in it, lamb or beef. We're using chickpeas, so much lower in saturated fat, high in fibre. Keep you regular. keep you rocking it, really, you know. Kind of fill you up and help with weight loss. Weight loss, it's like as much fibre as you can get in, the better for weight loss. So
nice.
Digestion, keep things moving, Jamie.
And lots of veggies.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's talk about how did you do this? How do you get maximum flavour out of the veggies to kind of give you that satisfaction that the meat eaters are going to love?
Beauty. So here we got some onions, some
Carrot,
garlic,
celery,
some carrot and
garlic.
celery, and we blitzed it up and we fried it a little bit of olive oil for about 10 minutes, just till it's
Nice.
lovely
Just
and
soften it
soft. Soften up. We got a bit of bulgur here.
Yeah.
You like a bit of bulgur?
So can you explain like bulgur wheat to the guys? I mean, and maybe if you
Bulgur's gluten-free. That's its special power, really.
Okay.
So it's much more inclusive.
But you can get it in all the supermarkets.
Yeah,
right?
so it's just like any other grain. It's like a rice or a couscous. It takes a little bit. It takes about 20 minutes to cook. Kind of nice, soft. Try it there yourself. See what you think.
I love it. I like making
delicacy.
salads out of it. I like serving it like I would rice.
Yeah.
Delicious.
We ready? We're going to make some balls. You ready? We'll
Let's do balls.
Here we go. Okay, I need you to zest lemon.
Who's ready for balls?
Lemon zester.
Okay.
We're over to the food processor.
Food processor in the corner.
We are reversing.
Literally here?
Literally in the corner.
Okay, Mr. Cameraman, you're going to have to work hard here to earn your stripes. You've got a really nice health and safety.
Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Plasters, bandages, Band-Aid, and then we've got back here as well, so you can see exactly what's. Maybe come around this side.
Yeah, perfect.
That's it. Boys, can you show him what's going on? Oh yes. Why don't we do
here we
that?
go. Yeah.
This is what happens in live TV or live broadcast. We're going to do the radical thing of moving the food processor to a place where you can see it. So here we go. Thank you, Philippa. Sometimes there's too many men in the room. Do you know what I mean, girls?
Jamie, whilst that's happening, whilst that's food process happening, let's do a little update. I want another big cheer, guys. 1,259,889. Signed a petition. Incredible.
Unbelievable. It's just, do you know what? When I look at that, like this is a real live feed. It's not. It feels like it's kind of animation, but it's real people making real votes to sort of support, the beliefs of feeding the kids in the mind with food education. I mean, that just makes me so exciting.
And what's exciting about that is, obesity alone causes at least 2.8 million deaths each year. That's like 5% of all deaths. And this is us saying we want to change that. It's time for a change. So sign and share, people.
Well, you know what? It would be wrong to sort of not see it to 60, wouldn't it? We got to just watch it ride the numbers. And by the way, this is an opportunity. If you haven't signed the petition, don't just look at pictures and double click. Don't just watch this. Be one of these people. Be one of these people, because the whole point of this is like everyone in the room here today is here because we all believe that children, the future of our country, should be taught about food, the environment, growing, and we know that if we do that, it makes them and the community and the country a better, more positive place. And we all believe in that, don't we, guys? Yeah. We all believe. And the thing is, you guys, having a lonely voice is lonely. So the point of this is we're not just on our own, we're not just a team, we're a whole choir, we're a whole gang, and we're doing this together. This kind of, you can allow me to go to the G20 with this. It's important stuff. So from important stuff to more important stuff.
Yay! Veggie meatballs. Combat obesity with veggie meatballs. Woo! So there we are. Ingo, the chickpeas, manly chickpeas. So we got carrots, celery, there's bulgur, and now we're adding chickpeas. One egg
to bind.
We got bulgur. Bulgur again, he's like the carbohydrate, the starch, bringing it all together. We got some celery stalk.
There's lemon zest here.
Breadcrumbs, we add them in.
Lemon zest is often, it's such a good flavour, and often people don't get the zest off, they throw it away.
Breadcrumbs gone in. So
Bind it all
use
together.
gluten-free if you're that way inclined. Yeah, and last bit, we're going to grate in a bit of parmesan.
Yeah, go for it, brother.
Here we go. This is veggie parmesan for the veggie meatballs, in case you're concerned out there. You are, Tim, I know. Great, and then we're just going to blitz her.
So we're going to blitz these balls up. So you've got the cooked elements. Let me do this for you, boys. It's
Jamie.
sometimes.
There we go. Look at that.
Give it a little rock.
Here we go. Here we go. These veggie meatballs are looking.
So what are we looking for here? Are we trying to get it like a paste?
We want to get it smooth, pasty, so the meatball is just as an even distribution of flavour. Yeah, you're working it beautifully.
And then do you want to go around the edges and give it a little bit of...
And we want to season her a bit. Let's season her. Let's give
Okay, let's just talk about this. So, like, this is a principle. It's a lovely little recipe. You know, if I wanted to say add squash or sweet potato to this,
or tomato, just make sure you cook anything beforehand.
So
Thyme, rosemary, you get the idea. You just want flavour-infused little balls, and we've made a really sweet tomato sauce to melt it all together beautifully.
Okay, so what are you doing now, bruv? You're testing something.
See, very professional way
Tasting
he
it.
in the back of his hand. Put him on. We'll get a little more sauce.
So seasoning.
Yeah. A little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
I think it needs more lemon.
Okay.
I think that's working a bit. But you know, like there is the recipe there, but don't be afraid to adjust it as you.
Beautiful. Well, you can experiment. You can experiment, and that's the beautiful thing. Once you've got that base recipe, you can have a little play.
There we are.
So look, I'm going to go and see Cupcake Gemma.
Yeah.
Can I come back to you guys?
We'll have it all ready.
How's your pasta, Gennaro?
Well,
1 minute,
it's 1 minute. It's al dente. The word al dente means sweet, longer, tasted better, and digested better. Actually, it's ready now. Okay. Shall I say the word? Hallelujah! At this stage, it's done. 10 minutes go by. Just put the pasta inside. So easy, so simple to do it with a little bit of a pasta water. You will say something, you can say now.
So no, I just say, like, my kids personally, like, they just love pasta. I can pretty much get away with feeding them anything with pasta. Sometimes my little boy came back and he's just like, I just want pasta with no sauce. And on behalf of all Italians around the world, I'm like, I sat down with Buddy, I said, listen, Buds, if you want to be my son, you've got to have sauce. And he's like, all right, Daddy, I'll have sauce. But what's quite lovely is, you know, it's all about the pasta holding the sauce. And it's sort of slightly, I'd sort of kitsch or whatever, but we've got seashells, catching prawns and peas. It's a nice little combo.
Yes, it's ready now. Look,
Okay.
just toss them a little bit.
So why is this tossing action important, Gennaro?
Well, because the pasta gonna be pregnant, how do you say, coated with a lovely, lovely, lovely sauce, and hoping that some peas, some prawns goes inside. Come on.
Delicious, delicious.
And this
You know
is
what?
Yeah. It's got a bit of lemon. Did you know? We always do. Do you know what I'm gonna do? That. Tell me what is next for this one. Go.
A tiny. Well, actually, Gennaro is probably going to break the old wives' tale that you should never put parmesan on seafood. Yeah?
Yes.
Because when I went to Venice once and we saw them putting parmesan in a seafood lasagna, and he's like, yeah, there's no parmesan in there, but they put a little bit just to season it.
It is
so
indeed.
go on then, big boy.
Okay. No, yeah. I just want to put the list for the extra bit. Little olive oil, and because I've got some fresh chopped tomato diseated, that it will cleanse your palate when you put them in. You will get some little freshness, and plus the vitamins, what we call them. Then now straight, come inside here, come over here, and then straight. Oh my good, oh my, how many of you looking? Are you looking? Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that! Oh.
So, Gennaro, do you feel, as an Italian, do you feel the pressure to not wear socks?
Can I put my socks on? Yes! All Italians don't wear socks. But in the winter time they do it. Look at that beauty. Again, I'll leave you donor to put some parmesan.
Come on, Mr. Cameraman, get in there. Let's see the food, brother.
Come on.
Don't worry about Gennaro, that's the food.
Come on, the food is the most important. And look at that. Look. Come on, if somebody make better, we do not want to know. Just put everything on top. Just on top. Just hold on. It's not finished yet. Not finished yet. Ha 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 ha. You know what? Because in Venice they say you don't put cheese on top. I said don't put cheese on top. A little bit of cheese on top. Tastes so good. And this is fresh sweet peas with prawn. Yeah! Woo!
Yeah! Okay, Mr. Quilter, I think it would only be right if you took this and maybe offered it up to some of our... Who's hungry around here? Yeah. How about this mob of lovely food tubers and contributors over here? Come over with me while John's doing that. We'll have a few cutaways of that. The lovely Cupcake Gemma's in the house!
Yeah.
How are you, lovely girl?
I'm wonderful, thank you. How are you?
Thank you for supporting us on this beautiful day.
Thank you for having me support you.
You're backlit. which is
that
appropriate.
Okay?
It is.
How do I look?
You look great. Does she look good, everyone? So if you don't know Gemma, then you should for a few reasons, because she's got a great channel on FOODTUBE, so check out her channel. It's doing really well, isn't it?
It's doing really, really well, thanks to you guys out there. So
How long have you been doing it now?
Subscribing. It's going to be 2 years in October.
Lovely.
I think.
And she did her own book, which is beautiful.
With the help of you guys, with FOODTUBE generally, so thank you for that.
So what are we doing, Sweetness?
Well, I'm baking oat and raisin cookies, and they're gluten-free. I mean, you can actually make these non-gluten-free if you aren't following a gluten-free diet, but just for the gluten-intolerant people out there, I'm using gluten-free flour
and a new language.
And then, yeah, I've just created a new language also. So I'm just popping in my gluten-free oats here.
Now, let's see these oats here, guys. Here's one thing. In the wonderful world of nutrition and science, oats, porridge oats, are one of the only ingredients on the planet, pretty much, that have a guaranteed government official health benefit. They're really, really good for you. So it's one of those, it's certainly up there with those possible superfoods. And they kind of stick to all that lovely flavour you got in there, isn't it?
Well, and they've got tons and tons of fibre, which obviously is great for your insides.
Yeah.
We won't go into too much detail on that.
No.
The main thing here is that they make these cookies taste really great.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's butter and there's sugar also in these cookies too, so it's not a completely innocent cookie.
Well, there's no
fine by me.
But there's no such thing.
Well, there probably is out there, but I don't want to eat it. So I'm eating these because they're kind of verging on the edge. And like I said, you don't have to be a gluten intolerant person to enjoy these, and you can make them with regular flour and regular oats as well.
And let's just talk about that for a second, guys. Listen, things like cakes and cookies and ice cream and all these things, this is what life's all about. You don't want to stop eating those.
Absolutely
but what we want to do is we want to eat lovely whole foods, lovely fresh food, fill ourselves up with the good stuff, and then when you have this stuff, it's all good in the gang. It's good for the soul,
Yeah.
What we don't want to have is sort of, all the same foods all the time. So it's, life without a bit of cake would be pretty depressing, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't think I eat cake every day, and I'm still alive, so.
There you go, there's a health quote for you. I'll be using that when I go to Harvard next.
So, yeah, maybe
so listen, I'm going to come back to you in a second.
Thank
you. The boy, actually, just back to the balls. Back to the boys.
Manly balls. These veggie meat balls.
Okay, so we've rolled them into squash ball-sized balls.
Yeah, kind of like golf balls.
Okay, so show it up to Mr. Cameraman here.
Beauties.
So they look good, they're holding together. Nice. So you're going to fry these off now?
Yeah, so we put them in the fridge for about 30 minutes just to set, so they're harder, they're just more solid. So when we fry them, they're going to hold their body together.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
If you were to make a big batch of these, and if you're like a really busy parent and you've got loads going on, can you freeze these and sort of take them out? And
you can freeze them in a big batch and then just roll them as a defrost.
Right,
take it
okay.
Can
you freeze them as balls?
Freeze them as a ball, yeah.
Okay,
perfect.
You can freeze them any way you like.
Yes.
Okay, so will you call me back when they're nice and brown and you're going to do the next stage?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you got a tomato sauce happening here?
Yeah, just a couple of cloves of garlic, 2 tins of plum tomatoes, and I've got some sliced red peppers which we're going to put through it just to make it super sweet and tasty. And a little bit, we're going to put a little bit of mozzarella, ricotta.
Lovely. Ricotta. Okay, so and then while we're here with Gemma, you're just dolloping these out into.
I'm dolloping away.
Nice. So what's the score here? How long are we going to cook these for, and what temperature?
We're going to cook them at 180 for about 14 minutes. They'll puff up a little bit, and they're going to be so tasty. There's cinnamon in there and brown sugar, so they're really nice and sort of strong flavoured.
Lovely.
It's not all about the oats.
Nice.
I've got raisins in there as well, which are lovely.
Could you ever use that as a topping for like a cobbler, or when you're sort of roasting off fruit and pop it on top or something?
Yeah, actually, you could probably. Yeah, that would be really nice. Sort of a kind of cobbler crumble crossover.
Yeah, nice. Maybe we'll try that. How could I ever forget about the one and only Carrie-Anne Dunlop? Who also is on FOODTUBE.
Come on, J-Dog.
So, Carrie-Anne, what are you doing in the wonderful world of Carrie-Anne today?
I am doing some herby, spicy, breaded chicken strips with a lovely herby yoghurt dip.
Now, if you haven't seen Carrie-Anne's work on the channel, she keeps it real, she keeps it tasty, she keeps it affordable, and I think for all the sort of people out there that have kids that love like chicken nuggets, but might have seen the video that I did that maybe put them off the nuggets, tell us about how you make your homemade ones delicious.
Well, I use chicken breast mostly, and sometimes I use flour and deep fry, but these I'm coating in breadcrumbs, and I'm going to put them a little drizzle of olive oil and put them in the oven, so they'll still be nice and crunchy, but so much more healthier.
Yeah.
So you can have them maybe once every week instead of once every 2 weeks if you fry them or whatever, you know.
Now, listen to this. This is interesting. We were saying earlier that 42 million children under the age of 5 are obese, and that's 30% of global population. But if you then add in all the adults, that's 2 billion people that are either overweight or obese.
That's
insane.
sad.
Insane.
Wowzers. Those numbers are scary, yes, darling?
Very, very scary. Apparently we've got a video of what you were up to in Australia recently.
Have you?
So I think
What,
we're
to
gonna
play
have a
now?
look at- Yeah.
Okay, well, it's about time to cue a video that I didn't know about, which is about me in Australia. There was a few videos done. Hopefully it's the one that's broadcastable.
Don't know so much.
So today is the launch of the Food Revolution Day petition. We're in Australia. It's a fitting place. The Sydney Opera House is an incredible icon. Bad health does not suit Australia. The parents of the world want to just fix it, get on with it and crack on with life. Are you making salad tonight?
Yeah.
Do you make salad?
Yeah.
They teach you how to enjoy veggies?
Yeah.
Are you learning how to season?
Yeah.
Who's grown herbs? Guys, do you get it? Do you get it? Like that? Food, good food, is not for the rich. This is wrong. They just need access and they need the education. This is what this is all about. If you could do one thing today that could change the world, then please go to change.org/Jamie Oliver and sign my global petition, which is fighting for a child's right to have practical food education in school. This really can change the world. It will make a difference, and it's absolutely profound. Thank you. Okay, lovely people, so we're back in the house, but now we got a special little moment because we are going to go live to Brazil. We're going to go to David in Rio de Janeiro. David! Hello, kids!
Hi, Jamie.
How you doing?
Oh, we are fine. We're super happy. It's such an honor to be part of this campaign and this petition. We are here in Rio de Janeiro with Gastromotiva students and their family, their children.
And how old are these kids?
Between 2 and 10. Yeah, some pretty young. Some are cooks already. I brought 2 that I just met today because their story is mind-blowing. So I have here Eric and Isabelle with me who are already cooks.
And tell me why this campaign is important to you. Why do you believe that in Brazil children need to learn to cook?
You know, almost half of the children are overweight in Brazil. We need to bring more awareness and education to children. We've been working for 10 years. We mostly work with youth who are already overweight, and we understand that we have to teach the next generation. We cannot do this only with youngsters or parents, because they will make the choices on how they consume or how they eat. It's really important to learn how to cook and how to eat. And it's like, for us, all these children here, like, they have the right to make their choices.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what about the people in the press that say it's too expensive to cook? I mean, can you cook good food on cheap budgets in Brazil? Can you afford to do that?
Sorry? Yeah.
Can you afford to cook fresh food when you cook in Brazil?
Oh, fast food is growing so much, but 20 years ago, like, home food, cooking with the family was such a part. I grew up in that environment, but it's growing really fast. And also, you know, regarding NGOs, like laws that we got in the past now are going down. So we really have to work more with the government so we can democratize the right to eat.
Beautiful.
We all should know to put to our food.
So tell me, what are the kids eating there? What are they cooking and what are they eating? What are they cooking and what are they eating? Give us a picture.
So they learn how to do green juice with vegetables and apple and pineapple. They learn pasta, but they created pesto. They learn how to do pesto. And they also have a fruit salad. Yeah. They are learning. They are doing the cuts. They are doing everything. And also before all this whole day with blind taste with like vegetables and fruits. Luca!
Yeah!
That's the guy!
Yeah. That's the guy, yeah. Not off Crime Watch though.
They are learning how to see the ingredients, how to touch the ingredients, how to smell the ingredients. And what we want to do here, and we always want to do, is to bring the passion, you know? The passion to food, because when you have the passion inside, you go everywhere, and you make our choices.
Amazing, amazing, cool.
Eric, you know, I have one question for you, Jimmy.
Go for it.
Eric cooks rice, beans, eggs, fried eggs, and he's 6 years old. And then I was talking to him, what was going on today, he said, does Jamie cooks better than me?
No, I think he's better than me.
Você cozinha melhor que ele.
Right, thanks a lot, Brazil. We're going to have to go. I'm going to steal Jamie away.
Guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Bye, kids. Bye, Brazil. Sign the petition. Sign the petition. Bye.
And right, we've got a surprise. We've got John has apparently got a surprise game.
Lovely.
That he's playing.
Okay, so what's the surprise game?
This out.
Isn't that amazing, seeing all those kids cooking over there?
Amazing, man.
Just brilliant. So, what is it? What's going on?
So, J-Man, we're going to have a bit of a surprise mash-up on the game front. And we've got our lovely FOODTUBE posse in the area. Come on, another whoop whoop. Let's have it.
Tom, let's give them a lovely pan through this. Look at this arsenal of wonderful men in front of us.
And Jamie, look, we thought if their hair touched together, then it would like Velcro action, they'd never be separated.
Yes, no, it'd be a lovely marriage.
It's beautiful, beautiful.
Nice.
So
what are we doing?
So what we need your help with, obviously, is to sign and share this petition. Keep getting it out there. And what we wanted to show you today was we're going to play this little game of higher or lower, okay? Now, but what is it higher and what is it lower of? Well, it's the different countries around the world, and we want to work out who's higher and who's lower. Now, it's a little bit like that game that we saw with a certain Bruce Forsyth, higher and lower, and I need a beautiful assistant to help, you know, to be my bit of eye candy. Do you know what I'm saying, Jamie? So,
Gennaro!
Amazing. I think, amazing. Anyway, right, so can I have a big round of applause for Alex? French guy cooking. We'll go in here. Right, there you go, hold that. Okay, now, J-Dog, we're going to start with the first country, which is our beautiful, amazing Mexico. Now, can you rip it off, please, French guy? Don't show it to the people at home. Now, show it to me. Right, do you think, what sort of figure are we talking about? How many signatures
what's
in
the
Mexico?
concept of the game first?
So
am I the only one that doesn't know what's going on?
I'm not sure either. But what I will say is this. So basically, we've counted the amount of signatures in these different countries.
Okay.
And we're going to work out if Mexico is higher or lower than Brazil.
Okay.
Okay? Now what we need to do is to start off, how many signatures did we get in Mexico? Come on, tell me.
8,000.
34,000. Thank you, Tim. Okay. I'm going to give you 35,146. Okay. Now, what's interesting about Mexico is that 28% of children are overweight or obese. Mexico has the highest level of obesity in the world. Now, Brazil. Is it going to be higher or lower?
Higher.
Really?
I don't know.
80,000. 37,000.
It's gone lower. The tension builds.
Brazil, what's happening, man? Come on.
Okay, so that's Brazil. So now we're on to the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
Right? Okay. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Higher? It's lower.
Yes!
But there's only about that many. But also, that is the whole population.
Now, and just an interesting fact, Terry She says that she's basically running a food revolution day, but it's not just for the day, it's for the whole week. She says that one day isn't enough.
Great, I agree.
Amazing. Right, so, we're over to America. Is it going to be higher or lower? What do we think? What do we think? Oh, come on, lot. It's so easy. Come on. 136,000. Okay, now, we're on the final bit. So, we're going to go for the Aussies. Are you ready? It's such a glamorous system.
They will over-deliver.
Now, is it going to be higher or lower than America? The Aussies nailed it, 140.
Now, just to put that in perspective, that is about 20 times per capita, though, that isn't it? Because that is, what, nearly the same as the Americans, but what, America's, what, 280 million? Aussies, what, 26?
Totally.
So, well done, Australia, you did well. Yeah. You did well.
Awesome.
Okay, so who wins a prize?
We didn't have the old prize sorted out, Jamie. So,
right, I'm gonna cut in again. We've got some more tweets. Like we asked at the beginning of the show, what was the first meal you were taught to cook and who taught you?
Yes.
What was yours again?
It was an omelette, and my dad taught me how to do it, but I was about 7 years old, and it was good times.
So this is someone, Denise has tweeted in saying at the age of 7 she was taught to make her grand's soup recipe.
Nice.
Lentils, carrots, leeks, parsley, and she's still making it at the age of 43.
Respect to Nonna.
That's great education.
Love that.
A lot of people being taught young, 11, 7 years old. Veggie burgers at school a few years ago.
I'm waiting for all the people that are not younger and I've never cooked.
Yeah,
I've never done my first meal.
There's someone at 19 here, mix of veggies and rice and curry.
Nice.
But,
Curry's a good one to start on.
We're going to move on now.
Yeah, now I've heard, somebody's told me that you've been laying down some rap action.
Listen, first of all, I don't rap, okay?
He does, he's lying.
No, because, we did, this year for Food Revolution Day, we did want an anthem to drive people to this petition, which is now 1,263,000. And we knew that we needed a song to kind of get everyone going and a bit of a legacy. So I wrote to Ed Sheeran, and he said, yo, and then we
You were like, I'm Jamie Oliver, I'm here to stay.
I want to talk about Food Revolution Day! But once he wrote the song, he came in and he said, you got a rap, you got a drum, and I'm like, okay. But we put it all together over the last 3 months. It's been a hell of a journey, I've got to say. Yeah. But are we going to play the video?
We're going to the VT now.
Oh, I hope you like it.
Don't give up a day job, Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only joking, mate.
Come on, Pete.
It's all for a good cause. We need a revolution, not devolution. Think of bad nutrition.
This is a revolution, people. Can you see? Come on now. Revolution. We need a revolution. It's a revolution. Educate with a song and a vision. Revolution. Come on, everybody, do the right thing. Sign the petition.
Feed the kids right for the stomach and mind.
Do the right thing. Sign the petition.
Do the right thing. Sign the petition.
So that's a little taster of my lovely anthem for Food Revolution Day. It's a little taster. If you want to see the rest of the video, it's really, really good. I'm really proud of it. And everyone that contributed, everyone that made it, filmed it, recorded it, all the artists, all the people that got involved, thank you so much. Check out the whole video on jamieoliver.com/song. And don't forget, guys, it's all about the petition. We're trying to get all of you to not only get you to sign the petition, but get your friends and your family. So please go to change.org/petition. Jamie Oliver. Sign the petition. It's 30, 40 seconds work, and it'll be the best 30, 40 seconds that you'll spend all month. Fun for Louis, what is going on social media? What's happening?
Right, got a few more tweets. We've got someone here that's learned something at school, which is the whole point of today, is that we're trying to get curriculums in schools changed. So this was shepherd's pie, no, lasagna, learned to make it at school. That's
lovely,
brilliant.
but that's what you want. And the great thing about lasagna is then you can make spaghetti bolognese, then you can make cannelloni, and then you can just take it on to different things.
Should we have a look at some of the other things going on around the world?
Yes.
What's going on here?
What I love is the lovely digital world of social media, and we've got bits of polystyrene with the wrong shaped pictures on. I love it. I love it.
So these have been posted in from all around the world. This is from the Caribbean.
Nice.
Jaime from the Caribbean, pizza making for Food Revolution Day.
Love it. Nice one from the Caribbean.
Oregon, USA, Julie.
Look at all those little happy faces, though. That's what we want. That's what it's all about. Oregon, USA.
Holding a community outreach. Well done. This is incredible stuff.
Brilliant.
Right, you hold that.
I'll take this, darling.
This is my...
I'll be your holder up.
Oh, dear.
Don't worry.
Right, we got here Ronan Keaton.
Oh,
Yo.
Ronan, bless you. He's up a mountain somewhere. Love a bit of Ronan.
All right, Dubai ambassador.
Yes.
Making a squash it sandwich. I think your sandwich is a
My
bit
God.
of a hit.
Guys, look at that. Look at all those people. Fantastic.
Uruguay ambassador.
Nice.
Diego runs a kids cooking program.
Great. Well done, Diego. Love you for that.
What else is going on? Chef Ann Cooper, the Food Truth Coalition.
Yeah, man. Now, this woman is a legend. Chef Ann Cooper is a pioneer. She's a guru. This woman has been responsible for some of the most incredible transformation of school food in America. She lives in Boulder, Colorado, and she's a legend, and she's just leading the way. So, Ann, bless you, love you, and I know you've done a great job today. Thank you very much.
Guys, I think we've got a phone coming.
Oh!
Hello.
Where are we?
Canada!
Canada!
Hey, everyone in Canada! Woo! How's it going, guys?
Have they noticed you yet? Hello.
Hi, guys. Look at them all queuing up. How's it going? Can she hear anything? Hey! So that's Canada, everybody. I think we're good. Can you hear anything?
Hello.
Hello, guys.
We'll try and sort this out. Jamie's going to go and check what's going on over there.
Okay, so what's happening over here then?
Well, I'm doing again. Garlic and chili.
Right.
Straight away. And then as soon as I sweat a little bit again to show them again, prawns go straight in. They can be frozen prawns straight away. It tastes good. Saute it just a little touchy bit. Peas go in straight away. Again, just give a little tossing around. Again, one tenth of 1 spoon.
It's like a machine.
1 tablespoon of tomato passata.
Yeah, I don't know what no one's told me what to say.
Danny's gonna
Come on, Danny.
Come on,
okay,
Danny.
Lovely Tom, over here, darling. So behind the legend that is Gennaro Contado, Bascadino, we have some of the 15 students. Arms up, guys. We've got the lovely Anna Jones and Danny McCubbin here. What are we going to talk about?
So the apprentices today were amazing. They did you proud. They're at Borough Market. They were cooking. They were demonstrating. Food education starts at 15, and we've got the wonderful apprentices here. They've been at Borough Market all day, and the graduates as well. So Anna Jones graduated second
Carrie
grade,
Ann.
and Carrie Ann as well. Gone on to do amazing stuff. And we need more apprentices at 15. So if you're between 18 and 25, unemployed in the UK,
Yeah,
go
man.
to Jamie's Apprentices.
We will train you. Come and get trained at 15. Obviously, if you live in London. In the UK. In the UK or London?
UK.
Anywhere in the UK. Lovely.
It's amazing, life-changing, completely brilliant experience, isn't it, guys?
Yeah, it changed all our lives.
So, like, you're a graduate, Anna, so tell a little bit about what happened in your year when you were on the 15 programme.
So it was just the most incredible education in food, from kind of top to bottom. We travelled to Italy, we went to olive oil producers, we hung out a lot with this guy, which was an education in itself. We were paired with a chef in the kitchen, so we learned, you know, hands-on every day, and it was just the most incredible education in food you could possibly ask for, and it's just a brilliant opportunity, which these guys are all making the most of now. So if you're into food, if it's something you want to do, get on and apply.
Yep, so come and be one of the 15 graduates. Where should they go, Danny, if they want to get on board?
Right here, Jamie's Apprentices, Jamie's15apprentices.org.
There you go, nice and short, just the way we like it. I think we know why the numbers are down this year. Okay, guys, thank you very much. We're going to head over here to those lovely Irish boys. What's happening?
Okay, so we added the balls into the tomato sauce. Those veggie meatballs.
And how are you going to serve them up, bro?
You ready? Okay, here it is.
Oh, you're melting some nice cheese.
We did it. Look, we're going to put a bit of Parmesan on there, or ricotta, or whatever you got.
Okay.
We put a few kind of roasted red peppers just to add a lot of flavour.
Nice, beautiful.
And here she is. So very simple, tasty. Will satisfy just about anyone, I believe.
So you're going to, are you going to, you get that nice crispiness on the outside?
Yeah, by baking them, you're going to dry them out and make them much crispier, crunchier. The cheese is going to give it a nice kind of depth of flavour, and the red pepper is going to sweeten the tomato sauce.
Ready?
So
lovely, yes
pretty
please.
rocking.
Let me take my weapon of
There
choice.
you go, sir.
You don't mind me eating out of your pan?
No, anytime, sir.
Okay, let's get in there. Let's see if this is... And if they want to get this recipe, where can they find it, guys?
Foodrevolution.com.
Foodrevolution.com.
Woohoo! Sign the petition.
Mmm.
Well, it's
Oh,
hot.
delicious.
Very tasty.
Love it.
Hot. Very
But,
hot.
you know, that sweetness that you get from the vegetables at the beginning, that sweating off is just delicious, isn't it? Really, really good.
I love the sweetness of the red pepper coming in there at the end.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
And would you serve that with any sort of rice or bulgur or just
Pretty
a
good
nice
by
salad?
itself. Green salad, you know. Yeah. Rocking.
Lovely. Well, look, thank you very much, boys. You can go and feed all these hungry people over here. Look at these. Come on.
Look, they're so good. I'm making some more.
Nice. Look at that. Really, really
These are
nice.
really
So they've
good.
puffed up, they've
Yeah,
got
they've
bigger.
puffed up really nice, and they're really soft inside. And they smell amazing. Oat and raisin gluten-free cookies.
They're really, really
They're
good.
good, aren't they?
Thank you very much.
They're really speaking with my mouth full.
And with the raisins, can you like mix up different dried fruit?
Yeah.
Can you soak them in different little surprise things?
Yeah, you can do that.
If they weren't for children, could you soak them in maybe slightly alcoholic things?
Maybe, if you really wanted to. I'd like to put sour cherries in these and dried cranberries as well. And if you're feeling a bit naughty, you could always put a bit of chocolate chips, maybe.
Nice.
You're going
Very, very nice.
To naughtify it. Or
Lovely.
you could just keep them like this.
Well, are you all right to hand some of these out while I
am.
go around the room? Carrie Ann, how's it going over there, Tiger?
It's going very well. Would you like to try one of my
I would love to try.
Come on, John, get in.
So
They're
this
hot.
is
Be careful, lads.
so nice,
And
crispy.
have a dip, have a dip.
What is the dip? How did you make that?
It's a herby yogurt dip. It's got some fresh mint chopped up in there, some lemon zest, a little bit of garlic, salt, pepper, and a little bit of lemon juice. Do you like it?
So talk us through this marinade again and the crumb. We had the chicken marinated in.
The same yogurt dip, believe it or not. I
Right, so
made
you
a
make
big
the
bowl,
dip and then you split it.
and yeah, you take half out, put half in the fridge, and then marinate your chicken strips in it for about half hour. You can leave it for longer if you can.
Isn't this the great thing about this food? Is that sort of learning to cook changes your life, doesn't it? And
Oh,
like
absolutely.
learning how to make great food like this, it changes lives. And then it brings that knowledge and power into your life. And that's why we want you to sign the petition. That's why we want you to share it. It's so important that we talk out to those people that run our world and say, hey, we want to change. We want to change obesity by cooking great food.
Not only that, it's a great recipe for kids as well. If your kids are not all that great at cooking or they haven't really had much experience, in my experience, kids love getting messy. So you get one, gets the chicken, puts it in the breadcrumbs, the other one coats it, and then put them all on the tray. They get messy and they get really excited because they made it themselves. It's an achievement.
Mate, it's very, very delicious.
Good.
Very, very
So
delicious.
I think that what we're going to do is we're going to get all the food out to the people here on the sofas, and then I think that I don't want to share it, Carrie Ann. It's too flipping good.
Shall we go and sit in the back room?
We're going to give it out to the people. Come on, let's get the food out, people. Come on. Come on.
So lovely people. We are basically going to ask some of these people what the first thing they learned to cook was. Let's start off with you, Lulu. What was the first thing you cooked?
I learned to cook spaghetti bolognese. I think it was that from my dad. He's a bit of a chef.
When was this? Ooh. Don't say last year.
I think I learned as a kid, but I never implemented it. Right. It was just like one-off. Yeah, cool. I know how to make that, and then. But I haven't been a good cook, to be honest.
Come on, mate. What about you?
Mine was the same as pasta. It was carbonara.
Carbonara?
And I think I must have been about 12 or 13. So
and how was it?
It was good, yeah. Really good, yeah.
And did you cook it for yourself or for the whole family?
I cooked it for my dad and my sisters and stuff. It was great. I really enjoyed it, and I still cook it now.
So what is your pièce de résistance now, all these years later?
Do you know what? It probably is that, actually.
Really?
Because I don't know many dishes, and that's one that I've kind of learnt and perfected, you know. Not that it's too difficult.
So who here chose something quite hard to cook for the first time? What was the first thing you did?
Mine was a roast, and it was simply just watching my mum and my nan every Sunday and followed it. And the first roast I ever done, I was about 7. And I got up one morning and I think the roast was done by about 10.
How old were you?
About 7.
What?
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell you the rest of the story.
It's like child labour.
And I used... No, my mum was asleep. I got up like super early and made this roast dinner. The chicken was raw, the veg was frozen in the middle. It was great. But now I can make a really good roast.
Enough. So the whole family remembers it because they had food poisoning for the
I couldn't eat it. So it was just a big waste. But yeah, it was a roast, I think.
Okay, so sitting next to you is French guy cooking. You know, there's a lot of pressure on this conversation, surrounded by all these Brits. What was the first thing you learned to cook?
Oh, it's a simple one. It was an omelette. Just a simple omelette. Okay. I mean, it's some kind of difficult to put together, and still now it's my favorite dish, I think.
Yeah.
It's a simple one.
So quick.
So quick, exactly, but you gotta get it right. And you can put so much stuff in, you can use it for leftovers. It's a brilliant dish. So versatile.
Absolutely. And young Anna Jones, what was yours?
I think mine was cupcakes, as I'm sure fairy cakes. Yes. I think they were just little cupcakes with lemon icing. You know, covered the kitchen in rubbish, but yeah.
Brother, what was yours?
Does cheese on toast count?
Cheese on toast totally counts, man.
Cheese on toast, man.
Beans on toast.
Omelette.
Omelette.
Like you two,
representing.
Cheese and ham in it.
Well, if today taught me anything, it's I've got to start cooking.
Oh, really?
It's time. No, I've done beans. I did them with a bit of cheese on top. Let it melt in on the top and on the bottom, so it got sandwiched between the cheese. That was my favourite. I did that from about 10, I'd say about 10.
We're going to finish on you boys.
Jamie, it's no excuse, but I still live at home with mum and dad.
His mum still there for you?
No, but a lot of what I do, as we're gardeners...
So just to give everyone context, how old are you?
25, okay. But we'll forget. Hey, leave it out, But I grow a lot of stuff and harvest the stuff which I enjoy watching mum and dad cook.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's good.
Right.
There's no excuse. We should be cooking.
If you're growing it.
Thank you.
Brother?
And now I've left home. Pasta surprise.
So pasta's featuring quite heavily. That's.
What was yours?
I said omelette. Yeah. But you know, if I did it all again, I'd probably these cocky new kids, man. They're kind of like sushi. You know, all of these sort of technical things, but no, it was just a simple omelette. But the simple things, you know, are the things that count. I mean, what you have to remember as well, guys, is still about 70% of all British kids of the age of 10 to 13 go home to an empty house. So really simple things like cheese on toast and doing an omelette, you know, doing a snack, doing a sort of afternoon meal is really, really important. And that's, again, why we need to teach kids at school.
I think the big thing for me is, like, we're all a bit older. The question is, what about the teenagers now and the young kids now? Are they also learning to cook? There's a girl here, Serene, she said she's 16, never ever cooked. And that's what today's about, is like, not just teaching them to cook, but it's about healthy eating, and it's about...
Do you know what?
So shall we tell them one last time what you want them to do, Jamie?
Well, look, I tell you what, it's really simple. I was with a bunch of kids the other day. Where was I? I'm trying to... I have such a mad life. I was trying to think what country I was in. Was I in Mexico or was I in America?
Story of my life.
I was in America, right, and I was with all these kids, and they were like, no, I was in Australia. Sorry. So I was in Australia, and I was in this school, and they had gardens where they grew, and they had kitchens where they cooked, And every child in that school is a regular primary school, elementary school. And these 9 and 10-year-olds came out, there's about 30 of them, and they took me around this garden and they showed me this food that they genuinely cooked. And we had this time together and it was all great. But for me, as a parent and a taxpayer, like, I just sort of, like, when all the adults just went away, I just kind of got all the kids together, just like we are now, and I said, kids, in all seriousness, right, in all seriousness, if the adults never came home tonight, and if they didn't come home for a week, could you cook for yourself and feed yourself, and would you be alive in a week's time? And they all said yes. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but for me, that's the measure, isn't it? You want kids to be agile, you want them to be streetwise, and I believe them. That's the truth of it. I honestly, and not just survive, like, blossom. So, guys, it's really, really simple. The most powerful thing in the world is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, and lots of people say that you can't live well because of money and this, that, and the other. And of course, money and poverty is a massive, massive problem. But let's not forget that some of the poorest communities in the world cook the most incredible food in the world, okay? So all I would say is if you care about yourself or your kids, I mean, just to put it into context, if you feel uncomfortable when I say, if you're a parent watching this, and if you're a grandparent watching this, if you feel uncomfortable when I say that your grandchild or your child is statistically supposed to have a shorter life than you because of the environment and the world that we've created, if that makes you feel uncomfortable, then good, because that's normal. And you should. And I feel uncomfortable. So this, guys, this whole petition over here, look, in the time that we've been going, you know, 1,266,000 votes for school food education, not for British kids, for every kid. Every kid on the planet. Every country on the planet has got involved. That's a really powerful, powerful message that we can't ignore. So, guys, I don't just want you to sign it if you haven't. You go to change.org/Jamie Oliver. It takes 30 to 40 seconds. Now, I'm interested in your signature because they're rattling up now, okay? But also, I'm interested in your friends on social media and your relatives and your bros and your sisters, right? It's for everyone. It doesn't matter where you come from, what colour you are, what religion you are. It doesn't matter, right? It's about teaching kids to cook at school. So I think, like, are we kind of getting to that point where we're saying goodbye?
I think we are.
I think so. It's gone. The room's gone quiet now because I'm not saying the room going quiet. It's not a bad thing. I know, because a lot of these people are my dear friends and family in here, right? But the room went quiet because we all care. And because it's really important, and that's the only reason that these busy people have come here today. So thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to all of you guys. And let's see where it goes. Keep signing it, and the G20, which is when all the countries come together to talk about it. And here's the hilarious thing. The G20 is about all of the countries, you know, the big economies in the world coming together to talk about kind of public safety, things that kind of drive healthy economies and stuff like that. And I can guarantee you they'll be talking about terrorism and all this sort of stuff. Listen, let's just give you a fact right now, okay? I'm not saying terrorism isn't important, right? Okay, but the thing that kills more people in your country, wherever you are in the world, is not that, okay? It is diet-related disease. So let's get on it. Let's get food education in schools, and let's start making some change. So from me and everyone else...